Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with the review for Love and Marriage DC Season 2, Episode 8. So was this the finale, like the break for the season? I thought you guys said it was only 8 episodes. This would have been Season 8, but it seemed like it's going to continue on next week. So y'all let me know. Anyway, the review. Let's get to it, shall we? All right, we're going to do shit out of order so that I can get through this video faster. Let's start with Winter. So Winter is catching up with her oldest daughter, okay? She says she just likes to spend time with her, see what's going on in her life. She's got this new candle line coming out. I said, I kind of figured you did, honey. If it ain't a podcast, it's a candle. And she also wants to talk to her about her new man, her new possible man, Yusha. Apparently her and Yusha been talking on the phone. And the daughter also has a boyfriend. She want to make sure her and the daughter on the same page when it comes to young Kevin, okay? Not Kevin, her ex-husband, Kevin, the boyfriend. Just happen to have the same name. So, she was just like, y'all still talking this marriage nonsense? And she was like, come on, Ma, that's my husband, okay? Yes, they very much are going to get married and have a family. She's 21 years old, okay? So still kind of young to be talking about it. But, she seems like she's happy in her little relationship. She tells Winter that they've been discussing baby names and everything. And she was just like, baby names? Yeah, just for the future. She's not pregnant or nothing. But, they got some cute names picked out. She's got a cute ring, with an S on it. And she was just like, ring? Yeah, we went to a thrift store and they had this really nice ring and it had an S on it. And Winter was just like, so you got an engagement ring from a thrift store? And she was like, it's not an engagement ring. It's just a ring. And, so Winter was like, I'm going to have to tell her to teach her how to step her game up. We can't be accepting rings from the thrift store. 21 years old, she can take that damn thrift store ring. I think it's cute that the two of them are trying to make sure that they are exclusive, okay, especially in this crazy day and age. So, Winter just wants to remind her, you need to wait till you get older, get your degree, get a good job, all that. Her daughter says she knows all that. As far as Winter and Yusha are concerned, that things are going well so far. And now they have a first date set up. So like I said, they just been talking on the phone, but it seems like that's been going good. They're going to have a double date with Sherelle and Black Block. Okay, the couple with two names. So, she's excited, a little nervous, but excited to see how this will go. So we see her go over to it wasn't Sherelle and Black Block's house, but I think it was the other couple that was there. It was their home. So she meets them over there, and honey, the couple with two names, they so excited. They so excited. Okay, I was like, I don't understand why we this excited about it, but I guess. You would think that being on a double date, or I guess in this case, maybe a triple date, even though one of the couples was the one that was teaching the class, I believe. But, you would think that would take some of the pressure off of it. But oh no, not this one, honey. Was I the only one I was stressed out for Winter and Yusha? Well, I want to keep calling this man Yusef. They just was putting so much on it. I was just like, ooh, maybe Winter is like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. You just doing way, way, way too much. Anyway, the man of the hour, once Winter gets there, then Yusha gets there. And I was just like, now, how old are we? I can't even tell what the man looked like. Everybody talking about how fine he is and everything. He got a damn baseball cap on, which, I ain't fine with men that wear baseball caps, but this is like a date. Nigga, kid, you put some grown man clothes on, this nigga look like he look like he a teenager or something. He got this cap on, he got his t-shirt, some chain, jean jacket. Can we get shaved? I just need him to, But Winter was like, ooh, he's so fine. Like, he a grown man. I was like, girl, I couldn't tell. At least not right now. But as the class went on, after all the introductions went around or whatever, the class went on and he finally takes off his hat. And I said, yeah, he is actually a good looking guy. Okay, maybe the hat is just a protection kind of, making sure he's I don't know. I just like, to me, take the fucking hat off. So anyway, they had a cooking class and everything goes fine. And Winter was just like, he really knows his way around the kitchen. So, it's really good. And he was good with the fishtail. That means that he's good with the other fishtail. I said, no, what other fishtail is there? I don't have a fishtail. So I'd like to know exactly what do we mean when we say that. Anybody have any suggestions? But whatever, you guys. So afterwards, they sit down, they're eating their meal, picking at it. I was just like, is it good? But they sitting there and honey, Sherelle and Black. Oh, well, it's really more Sherelle. So do y'all like each other? How old are we? Can you not do that? Can you call Winter on the phone and be like, girl, I could see y'all was giving each other the googly eye, or do you like him? Do you think he's a good dude? Why are we doing this all on the camera? Okay. I mean, I know we got to get the damn information out there, but I was just like, I hate being put on the spot like that. If I was around and it was another guy there, like that would have got on my nerves, right? But it was clear that Winter and the guy had been speaking already, so maybe that's the only reason why. I mean, they were good sports. They didn't get upset and they entertained Sherelle. Even Black tried to get her to chill out a little bit, but no. She put these two together, so she got to make sure it works. Now let's jump on over to Ashley. Ashley is actually how the show started. She gets home. It looks like it's late at night. When she comes home, the kids all welcome her in. And I'm like, well, where has she been? Well, she's actually been at the hospital because Quick is sick. Okay, again, remember last season she was talking about how much he don't take care of himself. Well, here we are again. First it was the gout situation. Now it is his throat. Apparently Quick has had the hiccups for the longest, and it became a problem. He was losing his voice and all of that. They went to the doctor, emergency, came home, went back. So she said they had been back and forth to the emergency that week, and she was just exhausted, on top of him being sick, her being a mom, her trying to run her businesses or whatever. She's got this Christmas party coming up. So Quick, the fact that she done told him that he worked like a crazy man and he needed to get better care of himself and he don't do it, she's just sort of like irritated with him. And she don't know what it's going to take for him to stop. And the oldest, the son, he was just like, he's never going to stop because he's always been this way. Like, this is what he does. He going to probably die in that damn, DJ booth, which is not a nice thing to say. I don't want to see DJ Quick die, But my point is, at some point, you have got to take care of you. I mean, we ain't getting no younger, child. We ain't getting no younger. I can tell you that. So Ashley is just like, she got to go back to the hospital, but she kind of feels like she want to teach him a lesson. Like, in her feeling is he need to be at the hospital by himself, lonely, and just so he can think about how he doing way too much when it come to work. And he needs to, listen to her, listen to his body, stop doing all of this. Okay. And I was like, Ashley seems like the type where she will let him just sit there and think about it. Oh, mean ass. I have come to the conclusion that I actually, even though Ashley is a mean girl and everything, Ashley, with the exception of her trying to be the HBIC, she is still the same person. She's made a few changes, but I can still tolerate Ashley. It's more Quick, okay? That gives me the irk, or when we have Quick and Ashley together. But when it's just Ashley, I can deal with it. I can deal with it, at least so far. Now later on, we see Ashley at the Christmas tree lot. She says, Christmas is her favorite time of the year. And so she's there. She wants to pick out something very nice. She meets her girl, Alicia, out there. So once Alicia gets there, they're kind of talking about the wig launch party. And I was just like, gosh, I really must not have been paying that much attention to it, because I didn't know that it was this jacked up. It's because you guys had even mentioned in my comments last week how it was so low budget. And I was just like, I didn't even pay attention to any of that, you guys. But Alicia was just like, it was just sort of like, they had posters taped to the wall and, like, where was the budget? What did they put into this whole thing? Let them tell it wasn't really nothing good about the wig launch party. And I was like, oh, I mean, I guess I didn't realize, I didn't pick up on that last week. Okay. Yeah, Ashley was just like, yeah, she said she didn't need my help, but she should have took my help. Okay, because that was some mess. I was like, okay, nothing good about the wig launch. Okay. Um, then they start talking about, Jamie cutting the fool, and him talking to Irena all crazy. I swear, I just wish that Big Jamie would get it together and not do that kind of shit. Like I said, it seemed like they told him to go over there and cause a ruckus because that just came out of nowhere. But anyway, Ashley was just like, it just feels like Jamie is jealous of Irena, and if it's not about both of them, then he always got to come in and put his foot down and all of this. Okay, so then they start talking about this Christmas party that Ashley has coming up, and you guys, I was so lost in this conversation. Okay, because they start talking about Joy. Now, apparently, they had a Friendsgiving. Ashley had planned this Friendsgiving party. You guys know that's when you get together so that you can get together with your friends instead of your family. So it's Friendsgiving, and usually people do it like right before Thanksgiving or whatever. Everybody gets together and they have a good time, right? But apparently, I guess now Joy, was at the Friendsgiving thing, but she said that if Ashley invites Sherelle and Black Block to the damn Christmas party, then she is not going to come because she doesn't like old girl like that. Okay, she doesn't really feel comfortable about the couple with two names. Ashley is upset because she didn't invite Sherelle and Black Block to the Friendsgiving party because Joy and Clifton was going to be there. And basically, from what I gathered from all of that, Ashley was just getting tired of feeling like she can't invite one couple without, disinviting the other one, or vice versa, because they don't like each other. Okay? She going all out of her way when the couple with two names are really her friend. And, she trying to deal with Joy. She really is. When she first met Joy, her and Alicia first met Joy, they thought that she was cool. Alicia liked her too. And somehow, you guys will have to explain it to me because that conversation was so convoluted. And I was just like, I ain't got time to even be trying to figure this out. But somehow they found out that Joy called them fake and phony. Now, I know that Joy has only said that to Carmen and Clifton. So where exactly did Ashley and Alicia find out about what she said? Or did she say that to somebody else? Okay, because I don't feel like the Carmen girl or Clifton would have told Ashley or Alicia that. So somewhere in that conversation I missed it. Okay, so now, of course, they're like, how's she gonna say that we fake and phony and we tried to welcome her into the friend group? We thought she was cool and all of that, and now she want to go and call us fake and phony, and that's something that we definitely are not. I said, no, you're mean girls. Alicia was just like, I don't even understand what's going on with her. She just like, okay, so what about her using this hashtag petties, the petties? Okay, are they married already? And Ashley was just like, yes, they're married already. Okay, I was like, oh, I guess they know something that we don't. Okay, well, why is she not letting us know that she's married? And Ashley was just like, well, I think because she wants to have the big wedding and all of that. And I was just like, nope, that's not right, because she's already said she didn't want to have the big wedding. Okay, so they done snuck off and got married. Is it because they had an obligation to the show that they were on to show their wedding? Is that what it is? Like, so I just was just like, so why is it such a big secret that her being married? Why is that a big secret? Y'all watch the other show, so you guys can maybe explain that part to me more. But I was just like, what is the big deal? The girl went and snuck off and got married with her man. Like, I don't. So there's that. Now let's jump over to the Tylers. So we see Irena and Big Jamie. They are going to Irena's friend's sex store. You guys know that last season it was all about them not getting it in as much as they wanted to, or at least as much as Big Jamie wanted to. So now we're gonna do a little sex toy shopping to spice it up. Okay, and so when they get in there, Big Jamie, you're not getting a dildo, I know that. It's like, well, that Jamie know how to say some shit, don't he? I was just like, Jamie, that does not help you, and you're jealous about a fucking toy. Okay, let this woman get whatever the hell she wants. You can use it too. I'm always really surprised about couples that haven't, explored. I mean, it just seems like like, when you get to that age, hell, you should have did all of that shit. You know, it ain't even that big a deal at 50 no more. You know, when you was 25, 30, 35, you know, you getting dressed up in your lingeries and, you know, getting the toys and making a whole playlist. Back in my day, it was making a tape. No, I'm sorry, it was a CD. We used to make a CD, all the songs and all of that, and you know, that was for that night or whatever. But I'd be shocked. I just be shocked that people are like, I mean, what's the word? Like a prude or whatever? You know, Irena said that she's never explored her body, so she don't really know exactly what she likes. And I mean, it's no time like the present. So, you know, it ain't never too late is what I'm saying. But I'm just like, girl, you ain't never, I mean, everybody had a bullet back in the day, child. That bullet was something spectacular. You ain't never had a bullet, okay? So she trying to figure out her toys, and we see Big Jamie over there talking to the guy, the husband or whatever, and telling him how, you know, she make him wait so long in between, you know, when they have sex that, you know, when they do it, you know, he finishes too fast. Oh, they got stuff for that too, gummies and this and that. And so listen, anything y'all need, we gonna get the Tyler straight tonight. Okay. So after they, you know, the people tell them what I guess, you know, what they can and need to get in the store, they leave them alone. So they are talking, and Irena brings up the things that Big Jamie said at the wig launch and how much she didn't like that, you know. And he was just like, oh, I mean, like, what was the big deal? You know, I just came over there because you be so distracted with your other stuff, and we got content to do. And she was like, listen, you retired, I'm not. I'm really just getting started with this business and everything. And, you know, I'm trying to make sure this go well. And here you come with this talking about the content creation. Like, you wouldn't even let me have my moment. He does apologize, but it's kind of like a half-ass apology. And she was just like, I didn't like that because you wasn't asking me. You was just telling me. You was telling me what we was going to do. And his whole thing was just like, I mean, you know what, Irena, you gonna hear what you want. And she was just like, it's not what I heard. Everybody heard it. Everybody was around when you said it. So I'm not the only one that remembers it that way. Even Sherelle jumped on you and was just like, don't talk to her like that. Sort of like you was jealous. And he was just like, oh my God. Irena, I ain't never been jealous of you. Like, you know, I was with you, you know, when you was a nobody. And she was just like, what? I was never a nobody. I've always been. So I was just like, boy, Big Jamie, who gonna sit down with this Negro and explain to him how to express himself? Okay? Because I was just like, now, you know, this is the optics on that is gonna be bad. How you gonna tell your wife that she was with her when she was nobody? Okay? I really feel like Jamie don't quite have all of the vocabulary that he needs to just make sure that he expresses himself so that he don't offend everybody, mainly his damn wife. I was just like, oh, don't let the principal and his wife find out about it. You're going to be in trouble for that too. The principal. I kind of like that. I think that might be Quick's new name. So anyway, she said she's not real hurt about what he said. She just shocked that he would even say something like that. And he was just like, listen, just don't tell me. Don't ever call me jealous. Don't ever call me jealous of you. I ain't never been jealous of you in my life. Okay? If you win, I win. We are a couple. We together. I was just like, yeah, Jamie. So maybe you should have said that instead of what you said, you know? Because I was just like, you just can't seem to express what the hell you trying to say. And you know, I kind of sometimes be understanding what Jamie's saying, but this nigga can't quite get these words right, baby. He can't get the words. Somebody send Jamie a dictionary, okay? So we can get some synonyms, okay? Antonyms, so that you know what you should and shouldn't say. So anyway, all this going on in the sex store. Y'all couldn't talk about this on the car ride over there, but y'all, I guess. Now, later on, just like I thought, you know, the Tylers are meeting with the Silvers, and that's right. Jamie has been called to the principal's office. I'm tickled about that name, y'all. Why it took me so long to come up with it? It's been a while since the Tylers and the Silvers hung out, since the last time they was in trouble, you know. And there, you know, damn Silver, the principal been sick, the nigga been in jail, hiccups, and can't talk, and hoarse, and all of that. And now he got to take time out of his day to come sit down and get the Tylers straight. Okay, he about sick of this shit. I said, I tried to tell you, Big J. I tried to tell you. So anyway, we sit down, and they was just like, what's going on with you quick? And he said he got some esophagus thing happening and he might have to have surgery. Oh, shit, you got to take better care of yourself. Stop working so hard, blah-de-blue. Okay? But the real reason why we together. So what's this I hear, Big Jamie, about you cutting the fool at the wig launch party? Oh, yes, principal. So what happened was, quick interrupts him. Oh, you was in that bottle? Was you in that bottle, Big Jamie? Well, of course, he did have a little glass of cognac, brandy, a little bit of the brown. Not quite white. This was brown, Jamie. Yeah, he might have had a sip or two. Well, you act a fool when you had that sip. Okay, you be on that yak, you be acting a fool. There anything else going on with you? Okay. Now, of course, Jamie is offended with this because Jamie always see what happens is the Silvers and the Tylers get together, and then the Silvers, reprimand Big Jamie, and then Big Jamie just be so dumbfounded and lost. Like, he didn't know that this is what we was fixing to be doing. Like, he didn't know he was fixing to be in trouble like that, And then here come Irena co-signing the damn Silvers. Okay, now she telling on her husband. I said, girl, with friends like Irena, with wives like Irena, who needs a fucking ex-wife? So then she tells on him, he gonna talk to me all crazy, talking about, are we clear? So then they all look at him, and they were just like, you be tripping when you be drinking. Okay, you need to lay off the brown. And Jamie in the confessional was just like, I don't have a drinking problem. Okay, and I'm offended that that's what they are insinuating here. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't think that Jamie has a drinking problem. I think that Jamie, when he drinks, be tripping, so he needs to figure out how to limit what he's doing. But also, Jamie, is when you do drink, you can say some crazy shit. So what you need to do is just not drink around them, because you can't control what come out of your mouth. And then we got to sit here and have a whole scene with the principal and his wife telling you what to damn do as a grown-ass man, and that gets on my nerves, right? So nobody is saying that you're an alcoholic, but what we're saying is when you drink, you do too much. What is the term for that, you guys? Because I feel like alcoholism is when you are a slave to the alcohol. You have to drink all the time. I guess there might be different levels of alcoholism, but I don't think that that's alcoholism. I think that that's something else. Okay, does the alcohol give him this liquid courage to say a bunch of shit that maybe he wouldn't say if he was sober? All right, I don't know. I'm thinking to myself, like, Jamie don't seem like the type that have a problem saying anything drunk or sober. So I'm not quite clear what's going on with Jamie and all that. What I am saying though is fuck you, principal. That's what I'm saying. So while he over there trying to defend the whole alcohol situation, then Ashley says, did you call your wife a nobody? And I was just like, she was like, he did. That's what Irena says. I says, Irena, why would you tell her that? I be feeling like I got to be explaining for Big Jamie, and that shit gets on my nerves too. But he didn't say you are a nobody. What he said was, I was with you when you was with a nobody, which is the same but different. You guys, am I the only one that sees it that way? So, I'm gonna call Irena Jamie's love enemy. she in love with him. That's her husband of all these years, but she can't wait to get that nigga in trouble. So, I mean, I guess it's semantics. Again, he shouldn't have said that about his wife or whatever, but, so here go the principal. You cannot call your wife. It's the same as when you called your son a bum. You can't call your wife a bum, just like you can't call your son a nobody. And Big Jamie was like, I can call anybody whatever I want. Okay? Because now, nigga, I'm grown. And yeah, you can tell me what I shouldn't do, but you can't tell me what I can't do. Okay? Nigga, don't tell me what I can't do. So they was just like, that Big Jamie, he's just so out of control. And poor Irena over there always running and telling that. So, he was just like, I said I'm sorry, and we moved past it. And I mean, I guess the principal and his wife gonna have to be fine with that. They glad, because things can turn out bad with the way that bitch. Shut up. Just shut up, Silvers. and go take care of your damn throat. Now, lastly, we see Joy. She's going to a cycling class. She says she's put on some love weight, okay? And so she's got to get it back tight and right. So she's invited Irena and Ashley to come. And Ashley says that even though, you know, she knows the things that Joy has said about her and she's not coming to her Christmas party, Ashley is going to show, because that's just the kind of person that she is. She is the supportive friend. I said, this season you are, honey. Last season you would have been like, fuck that girl, I ain't going. And I would have appreciated you probably better for that last season, because at least you was sticking to how you felt. But this season, you know, because Ashley wants to be the HBIC, let me go on and go to this damn spin cycle class, okay? I said it's more that Ashley wanted to go there and confront Joy. Okay, but we'll act like that's why you was there to be supportive. So anyway, they go through their class or whatever, and it's all, you know, good. Afterwards, they sitting around, they talking. So Irena still feel a way about Joy not coming to the launch, and Joy was just like, yeah, she had a stomach issue. Her and Clifton was back and forth to the bathroom and all of that, so that's why they didn't come. Why she didn't come. So then Irena says, well, the couple with two names was there, you know, because that's Ashley's friend, and you know she invited her. She wants to always have Shirella and Black Block there. She wasn't going to let Joy know that she invited them, because, you know, she just wanted Joy to come and wanted everybody to be able to be together and all of that. And Joy was just like, well, I would have come to that. Yeah, I don't care if Shirelle and Black Block was there. Like, I would have came. And so then Ashley was just like, well, you didn't want to come to the damn Christmas party. You know, you came to the Friendsgiving party, and then you said that you wasn't coming to the Christmas party. And she was just like, I mean, yeah, I came because that one was, you know, was all that, but Christmas is going to be more intimate, and, you know, I don't really want to have to rub elbows with them. And she says, well, it's not going to be like that. I mean, everybody can be in different spaces, and y'all paths don't even have to cross. Okay, now this is the problem that I have with Joy. Joy doesn't stand on even though, I mean, I can understand how Joy feels about everything, I also feel like Joy don't really say what she says. She'll say something somewhere else, and then when it comes time to get confronted about it, then she backtracks. And she doesn't admit to it. And I was just like, honey, if you've been on a reality show, you know that shit is documented on the show. So even if you say that you didn't say it, well, the camera said you did. And so we gonna see it, and you gonna have to deal with it. If it's not right now, then you gonna have to deal with it on the damn reunion. So you might as well admit to when you say certain things. Now, again, I don't understand how Ashley and Alicia found out about the whole phony comment, but she brought that up. Ashley brought it up. Like, did you call us phony? Of course, Joy is looking around like, what? And she said, you said something about you ride for the Tylers and you don't ride for the Silvers. And she was just like, no, I didn't call you that, but yes, you did. You did say it. And just say, well, I probably shouldn't have said it that way. But yeah, I was kind of feeling like it because you said that Shirelle and Black Block was more like associates, but the girl is everywhere. So clearly she's a closer friend than you trying to say. So is that the reason why you saying that they was fake and phony? Like, that's my problem with Joy. Joy, express yourself. Tell them why you feel like they fake and phony. Tell them why you might feel like they the mean girls. Tell them why you feel like Ashley is trying to take the lead of this. Tell them why you feel like you do about Shirelle and Black Block instead of, you know, all of this. So I just be looking at Joy like, girl, you gonna have to get better at this, honey, because you can't never escape it. It always comes back to bite you in the ass. You might as well just say it then. So Ashley was just like, well, I mean, I got my friends, and I can't allow somebody to dictate who's gonna be around me. Okay, so if you got a problem with the couple with two names, like, then we gonna all have a problem, because I'm gonna invite who I want to invite to my stuff. And Joy was like, well, I'm not trying to tell you who you should invite to your stuff. I'm just telling you that I'm going to make the decision for myself whether or not I be around them. I was like, well, girl, you're gonna have a hard time on this reality show. And I feel like deep down inside, maybe Joy is regretting doing the show. Maybe this is a little bit more intrusive than she figured that it would be. Okay, I mean, the other show, y'all done said it 100 times, I didn't watch it, but maybe the dynamics of that show is different than what goes on this show. I would think a dating show would be hella messy and even worse, but So, you know, this whole friend thing is really kind of just throwing Joy off. So, you know, Irena's there. She kind of co-signing the stuff that Ashley is saying. They kind of confronting Joy, trying to figure out what, you know, Joy is feeling and all of that. And Ashley says that her feeling was hurt when she found out that that's what she said about her being fake and phony and all of that. Okay, so we kind of at a crossroads right here. And you can kind of see that this is where it's about to turn for Joy and Ashley. So Ashley is hurt. She considered Joy a friend, but now she's not really sure. And Joy was like, I wouldn't even come around you if I didn't think of you guys as friends. Like, you know, Joy is backtracking on how she kind of feels about Ashley and Alicia, but we gonna see about it at the reunion. But anyway, you know, Ashley was just like, well, you know me, like I can be petty because when shit gets me mad, then, you know, regular Ashley stuff. So she was just like, so I was talking to Alicia and she talked about you using that hashtag, the petties. Okay. And Joy was like, uh-huh. And she was just like, okay, so, you know, Alicia asked me, are you guys married already? You using his last name, you know, we didn't usually use last names until we actually got married to the person. And so she kind of looks around and then it jumps over to the confessional and the producer is just like, okay, so are you guys married? And she just kind of just sort of like, and didn't really answer. And it says to be continued. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what is the big deal? Does she have an obligation to have a wedding on that show? Are we supposed to see their wedding? Why is it that big of a deal? I don't understand, especially with her already expressing that she don't even want to have a big wedding. So is it the fact that they lied about it and they're on the show? Like, it seems like they would have probably fared better if they came on the show as a married couple because everybody else is married on the damn show. So here go our third married couple. Child, I don't know. None of this is, everything on this show is so, you know, everything is so much bigger than it needs to be. I can't get it. But I mean, is this the finale? I mean, before we take a break, and since we talking, child, did you guys see that Love and Marriage Huntsville is already coming back in April? I was just like, that was so damn fast. Them people probably don't get no break. They probably have a camera in their damn face all the time. How long was it? When did the show go off? And then this shit with Martell and the old girl supposedly getting arrested, and then him saying that he didn't get arrested and he didn't choke nobody out and all of this. But I don't even know what went on with that. So, I mean, y'all can tell me. But yeah, Huntsville is coming back. I was just like, oh God. Anyway, you guys. All right, you guys, let me get on off of here. Do you know both Joe and Jada have texted me? Well, Jada just texted me talking about I'm hungry. And Joe just told me he was hungry before I came out here to do this video. You guys are grown. Go get you something to eat. They so used to Mr. cooking breakfast in the morning, but he didn't make breakfast this morning because it's time difference, honey. We was thrown all off. And child, we woke up and half the morning was gone. So he ain't cooked and everybody telling me they hungry. Well, you definitely ain't getting no food out of me, so I don't know what to tell y'all. Okay, get you a bagel, some bagel and cream cheese in there and make you some, you know, some breakfast. And so anyway, let me get off of here. Make sure that you thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, look, speaking of the devil, I guess Jada is going to get some breakfast. Where are you going with your bonnet on?
Get something to eat.
Because you guys are so hungry.
I'm starving.
I was just telling everybody how you just sent me a text message talking about you was hungry, like y'all ain't grown.
I just told Heaven, I said I'm 22, but I don't care.
You're 21.
No, I'm 22.
In a few weeks.
No, next week.
All right, you guys, let me get on off of here. And Jada, with this damn bonnet. Child, anyway. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.